look at the Kings, favored in this elimination game. Greg, win, they play again. Lose, they go home.
And you just can't look ahead. Just focused on the moment. Value each possession. That's really all you can control.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Murray. Now Sabonis. 5 to shoot. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Sabonis.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
On the wing, Davis. He's covered by Murray. With the floater. And it's Davis missing. Inside. There's Levine. The shot from the low post is good.
Not just a jump shooter. Levine is very capable on the interior.
Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
At the top of the key, Sabonis. Murray against Davis. Derozan for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here's Ellis, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Ellis. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Thompson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA, and Klay Thompson on time and on target.
Levine against Thompson. Now here's Derozan. D right on him. Levine finds Murray. Thompson against Levine. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Here's Levine. A rebound by Washington. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Gafford. And here is Washington. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Kings trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, you're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, Demar Derozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis, and it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. .146 left here in the opening quarter. Gafford, high post. Pass to Exum. It's deflected. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Williams in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now here's Levine. He's defended by Exum. But no one around him. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Rocket 6. 3, Marshall. Levine with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Williams in the post. Monk defending. Thompson outside. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Derozan gets the bucket.
We are talking one of the most consistent, accomplished mid-range scorers in the NBA. Derozan, it is effortless.
Thompson against Derozan. Now, here's Thompson, guarded closely. Lively a screen on Derozan. Thompson from long range. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Sacramento up by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Down low, here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made that was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here's Monk. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's LaRavia. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Exum passes to Marshall. Washington against Wiles. And it's Washington missing. The Kings leading. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Carter. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Hardy in for Williams. Sacramento leading by 4. Ellis kicks to Lyles. Pass to Ellis. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Demar DeRozan, he's checked in for Sacramento. Williams, he's checked in for Dallas.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Davis setting the pick for Williams. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ellis has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
Well, that fast break set in motion by the defensive steal by Demar Derozan. You talk about good defense leading to instant offense. That's it.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Davis with it. Sabonis defending. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
For 3.
Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Monk outside. Davis against Derozan. Sabonis' screen on Davis. Shoots it. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. Pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Derozan inside. Davis is on it.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Christie against Derozan. Here's Davis. That one wide left.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside, Levine. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Mavericks trail by 5. Davis down low. Derozan defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And that one falls for Davis. Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Washington's checked in for Christie. Klay Thompson comes in for Dante Exum. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Williams.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Outside Derozan. Murray outside. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Dinwiddie passes to Washington. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Derozan surveying the D. And he comes up with the deuce. Derozan's got 6 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
Taking a look at the situation for the Sacramento Kings. They're in control and looking to keep their season alive. And that's all for us.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Now, here's Thompson. Dinwiddie outside. Davis with a screen on Levine. Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Thompson against Derozan. To the paint. Double team Sabonis. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Sacramento. Outside Derozan. Back to Levine. For the 3. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Misses from short range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And it's in there. Davis has got 11.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Now, here's Derozan. 6 points for him. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Derozan. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. It's rebounded by Dallas. And Thompson kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Davis. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
One shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. Outside, Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Here's Derozan. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below! Wow, and that vertical is unbelievable. Derozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
Mavericks trail by 5. Thompson outside. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside, Sabonis. Ellis on top. And he lays it straight in. 10 points for Ellis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has so many strengths to his game, but to me, his passing is at the top of the list.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Caleb Martin comes in for Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Exum in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, here's Exum. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. Marshall dishes to Martin. Here's Thompson. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Such a terrific, efficient mid-range shooter. Thompson given space, he takes advantage.
Outside Derozan. Over Marshall. And it's Derozan missing. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Monk against Thompson. Exum passes to Martin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Monk kicks to Derozan. To the inside. Here's Levine. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
The Kings shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Christie against Monk. Here's Christie. Here's Exum. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. This finds Levine. Monk with the ball. Valanciunas sets a screen for Monk. Bucket is good. Monk's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Kings.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Christie against Monk. Here's Christie. Pass to Lively. And here's Exum. He's guarded by Ellis. Launches it from deep. Exum's shot is off. Sacramento leading by 7. Monk, the pass to Levine. Misses in close. Dallas shooting at 50% in a decent group. He lobs it up and finished off by Lively.
Well, you have to love the size that Dante Exum attacks the point guard position with. He can see over defenders, passing the ball with great confidence.
Now here's Ellis. Outside Levine. The 3. They get the rebound. No good from Valanciunas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Timeout, Sacramento. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Lyles. And it's Derozan in for Monk. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Levine. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks trail by 5. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Davis. Out to Thompson. Here's Gafford. Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. Over Ellis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Left side Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets Derozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Here's Levine following the basket by Anthony Davis. Bean passes to Derozan. Ellis with the screen for Derozan.
2 minutes.
Ellis outside.
2 minutes.
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. From downtown, he gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Ellis against Dinwiddie. Here's Davis. Murray with the defensive effort. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Kings. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Ellis dishes to Levine. Sabonis' screen on Gafford. Bean passes to Sabonis. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Murray, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Davis inside. Murray on him.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
Good on the first, and that turns the lead to 6. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's Derozan. Drops in the layup for 2.
Excellent possession by this basketball team. Set Demar for an easy opportunity inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Dinwiddie against Ellis. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Go get it, big fella. A basket they needed desperately, and Davis delivers in the clutch.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Derozan against Washington. Got that one up quick.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, you've got to be comfortable in the big-time moments when the game is in the balance, and Spencer Dinwiddie, salute to you, sir.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Over Murray. And it's Davis missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You'll just have to stay with it here.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Dinwiddie finds Gafford. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Kings, Sabonis. 2 shots.
He hits the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And that's it, folks. The Sacramento Kings have won. Now they've made it through the first one and have a little momentum on their side for sure. They can go now into the next game, knowing the playoffs are well within reach.
Yeah, I mean, if this game's about survival for the 9th seed, the next one's about glory. That 8th spot in the playoff bracket will be on the line.
All right, that'll be all from us tonight.